Hey guys, and welcome to Jay's Nest. Today we're going to talk about Bowlegs and cloth diapers. Well, today I'm going to kind of do a laundry fold with you guys. It's not going to be satisfying because you're not going to watch me finish this. Whenever I'm done talking is when the video will be done. And there's just like an hour's worth of diaper folding here, and your girl lazy for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a diaper fold. I don't have time to do voiceovers and stuff. Right now is fall break, so all the kids are here and it's gonna get loud and crazy. But I figured I would grab my baskets of diapers and fold a few while we talk. Wow, that's a lot of diapers. Also, don't judge me for my shirt. My birthday's on Cinco de Mayo. It actually says Cinco de Mayo here. And we went to a Mexican restaurant on my birthday in 2016. And they gave us all, everybody that was with me at my party, they gave us all free shirts. We got like Mardi Gras beads. I got to wear a sombrero while they sung me happy birthday. I got some free ice cream. But I just got done working out with the kids. Your girl trying to get healthier and get stronger, and this was my workout outfit. Anyways, let's just get into it. Welcome to the nest mess. So this is a question that occasionally pops up. Do cloth diapers cause bowleggedness? Bowleggedness? Because I think that's a real concern. But I think there are some people out there who just want to use that as an arguing point of why cloth diapers are nasty and gross. So first of all, what causes bowleggedness? Now, I don't have this memorized off the top of my head because I don't personally have children with bowleggedness, but I went to childrensnational.org and they have some reasons on here of why children might get bowlegs. The first reason is rickets. It's a bone growth problem caused by the lack of vitamin D or calcium. The second reason they have is called Blount's disease. It's a bone growth disorder in the shin bone, in the tibia. Another reason is abnormal bone development. The next reason is fractures that don't heal correctly. And the last reason, which is very interesting, lead or fluoride poisoning, which I never would have suspected that. But yeah, those are the reasons why I don't see cloth diapers on here. So I think the main reason why a lot of people think that cloth diapers could cause bowleggedness is that these diapers are bulky. Now here is a Tot Spots all-in-one. I put 2 hemp inserts in it. So I put 2 little inserts like this, which are really trim. This diaper is pretty bulky. And so I think a lot of people's concern is that they're really wide in the crotch and they're really bulky. So that's gonna keep your baby's hips out really wide. And the thing is, if you are someone who baby wears, if you're familiar with baby wearing, it's actually really good for your baby to have this like M, is it M or W? I think it's an M position, yeah, it's an M position with their legs, kind of like in this frog position, because that's actually good for their hips. There are bad ways to baby wear, harmful ways that can actually hurt your baby's hips. And so that's what I think of when people bring up the argument that the baby's hips are spread out too wide. It's actually not a horrible thing for babies who are developing. Generally speaking, cloth diapers are not going to affect your baby's hip growth. Sorry, sometimes this diaper is already pre-stuffed, and sometimes when they're pre-stuffed, I don't pre-stuff my diapers obviously. Sometimes when they're pre-stuffed, it's because one of my girls put a dirty diaper back in here. No, but that smells clean. One of the first things that comes to mind, what about humans for the past thousands of years? Disposables have only been around for a few decades. And kudos to disposable diapers for convincing the world that the only modern way to diaper your baby is through disposables. Kudos to those advertisements because they've really convinced us that disposables are the best. And I don't like to think of this disposable versus cloth diaper thing as a war. This mommy war shit is stupid. There should not be a war. I get it because back in my day, a few years ago, I used to be at war with parents on the internet as well. I get it. I was a very angry person. I was a very depressed person. I felt like I was always attacked for my decisions, so I attacked others for their decisions. And it's just not right. So I understand why people get into these mommy war fights, but I don't agree with them anymore. I mean, my past self would be cheering you on, but yeah, my present self does not agree with all this mommy war shit, and that's not even what my channel is about. This is not about mommy wars. This is not about shaming people for their decision to use cloth or use disposables. But the disposable companies make billions of dollars each year, so they have the money and advertisement to really convince people to use disposables and make it heartfelt. You know, you get the heartfelt video clips in their commercials of people giving birth and seeing their baby for the first time, or adoptive parents coming to the hospital to see their baby for the first time and they're wearing a Pampers disposable, and that's what the commercial is about. Or funny things about parenthood while displaying a disposable diaper. I mean, it's all a psychology marketing thing. That's really all marketing is nowadays with big companies, is that it really is about psychology and making sure that you're a consumer for life. Sounds a little messed up, but honestly, that's just the world nowadays. They like to track your habits, they like to understand the psychology of the human brain, and they like to market to you. So before disposable diapers were ever around, I think they came, my mind always goes to the 40s, but I think the actual correct history is somewhere between the 60s and 70s. My grandma had my uncle and my dad in the 60s, and that, she said that's when disposables were starting to become really popular, and she did cloth diaper my dad and my uncle. So disposable diapers have been around for what, maybe 2 generations? They haven't been around for that long. And before I came to cloth diapers, I really thought that cloth diapers was a third world country thing. And I know that sounds horrible and ignorant, but I just didn't know, because cloth diapers aren't advertised to us. We don't really see them in big box stores. You can go to places like Bye Bye Baby, but it's very limited. When I go to Walmart, the cloth diapers that I see are the Gerber burp cloths, and some of those have mesh on the inside, like a plastic mesh, and it doesn't absorb anything. So those things are worthless. That's what I used when I first started cloth diapering. I bought some of those at Walmart because it said cloth diapers on there, but it didn't absorb. Now I think they do have 2 versions of their burp cloths, but the one that I had the plastic mesh on the inside. No, girl. No. And so when people see that advertised in stores, you know, the Gerber plastic pants for like $8.99 and the Gerber burp cloths, they think that's what modern cloth diapering is. You know, they even sell cloth diaper pins at the store. And while those are valid ways to cloth diaper in our day and age, it's not the most common. The most common ways, you're gonna see modern cloth diapers like this with adjustable snaps to adjust the length. Depending on the size of your baby, you're gonna see snaps at the waist to adjust the tightness at the waist and the legs for your baby. So this is the modern way that you're gonna see most people cloth diaper. And so since disposables haven't been around for that long, we've obviously been using some type of cloth to absorb our baby's pee for thousands of years. Or elimination communication. I mean, there's also that. Elimination communication just refers to encouraging your baby to use the toilet, usually typically at a smaller age, smaller babies. I actually have accidentally used elimination communication for Willow. When she was a smaller baby, she would always poop right as she woke up. She'd wake up and then like immediately start pooping. I would stick her on the toilet, and she actually pooped in the toilet. So she's been using the toilet since she was about 8 or 9 months. I don't remember exactly when, but somewhere around that time frame, she's been using the toilet. She usually uses the toilet a few times a week. I'm not so strict about it as I was when she's smaller, because now she doesn't poop when she wakes up in the morning. So pretty much all my diaper laundry is dirty right now. In the washer, I have 2 loads of diaper laundry I'm doing right now. So I don't have a lot of flats in here, but I have a lot of pre-folds. Humans, for thousands of years, we've either been using versions of elimination communication or a type of fabric, whether it be muslin, gauze. I've even seen people use silk as like a cover. So we've been using cloth diapers for as long as we know, for I don't know, for a long time. And so do all of our ancestors have bow legs? Are they bow-legged? That's something to think about, because it's a valid concern. But I think if we really dive into history and we look back, we can kind of see that no, not really. No. I don't think, you know, my grandparents don't have Bowlegs, their grandparents didn't have Bowlegs. From what I've read on this website, it just seems like more of a vitamin thing, or a fractured bone, or fluoride poisoning, or a type of disease or abnormality in bone development is what causes Bowlegs. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. I think I folded like 5 diapers. I mean, I do think that wondering if cloth diapers cause Bowlegs, I think that's an important question to ask, because I think if you have good intentions behind that question, I think a lot of people just really want to know if cloth diapers can harm their children, because let's be real, these things are bulky. I mean, look at this. This thing is bulky. You compare that to a paper diaper that's like as thin as you're holding your hands together. I mean, there's no comparison. Disposables are way trimmer. And then sometimes, depending on the diaper brand that you get, the crotch can be out really, really wide. And so I can absolutely see why it could be a worry for some parents if these could cause problems with your baby's hips or can cause Bowlegs. But honestly, we've been cloth diapering for centuries, maybe thousands of years. And from what I've gathered from just a quick Google search, bowleggedness is usually caused by deficiencies, abnormalities, poisoning, or even fractures. So I think if you're worried about bowleggedness and cloth diapers, I wouldn't. Give cloth diapers a try. They're really not that bad. Thank you guys for watching. What other questions do you guys have? I'm probably going to do this every once in a while. Again, this is not as satisfying as like a Speed Fold Friday where you get to see all the cloth diapers folded, because now this is still just as jumbly messed as it was when I first started. But anyways, what questions do you guys have next for this little series? I thought it would be fun to just sit down and answer questions. Yeah, any questions you have about cloth diapering. I figured it'd be fun to just sit and chat and not be satisfied by my mess. I need a speed folding party. Anybody want to come over and come speed fold some diapers for me, because your girl ain't feeling it. I don't want to fold these. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.